What's going on, guys? It's that time of year finally for the Wayfinder full launch to come out. October 21st is going to be that day. Monday, I'll be streaming it on Twitch and here on YouTube. So whichever way you want to go, make sure you follow me over there on Twitch at DMXL and subscribing to this channel. But let's go ahead and jump into this PlayStation blog, going over some new information about the game. So let's check it out. This is from AJ Laceracina, the executive producer, Airship Syndicate. It says, Wayfinders, I'm AJ, an executive producer at Airship Syndicate, and I'm incredibly excited to talk about the upcoming release of our game, Wayfinder. Today, we're focusing on two big new additions coming alongside our October 21st launch. For those that might not know, Wayfinders is an ARPG where players assume the roles of various Wayfinders to push back a hostile force called the Gloom, with a single-player campaign that can be played solo or with up to 2 friends, as well as endless replayability through randomized dungeons and in-game activities. Wayfinder is packed with content for you and your friends to enjoy, all for one price with no microtransactions. It says our 7 Wayfinders are distinct and different, each with their own backstory, gear, abilities, and, pun intended, ways to find new experiences across the world. It's not a good pun. It's not. You start out with one hero and quickly rescue the full roster from the Gloom so you can level, customize, and swap between them at will. But you don't need to fight alone. 2 others can join you for 3-player co-op or 3-player online drop-in cross-play co-op as you fight through Evanor, collecting over 3,000 weapons, armors, housing decorations, and more. So it's like the way they have the weapons set up now is that they're all like drops in the system, in the game, and as you go through the various levels, the newer weapons will start dropping, and they'll drop at the level that you're currently at. And yeah, so like certain weapons are going to drop from certain zones pretty much, and when they drop, they'll be at the level that you're currently at, or around that level, so you can use them. And so instead of having like weapon skins, it's mostly like all the weapon skins that they used to be in the game are now just going to be just straight up weapons. And when you unlock the weapon, when you get the weapon, you also unlock the skin for the weapon. Same with the armor. All the skins that were going to be in the game before are now actually armor pieces that have stats on them. And when you unlock that armor piece, it's now going to be a skin that you can change out for if you want to build up your own thing. There's also like dyes and stuff you can buy from various vendors that are in stores inside those zones. So they added a lot to it if you haven't noticed or seen. It says, we've been in early access for the past year, fine-tuning the game based on player feedback we've seen from our super engaged community. I want to give a huge thank you to Wayfinders, old and new, from all of us at Airship. You make the game better with each update. So they do have, like, the Discord is busy. There's like a PlayStation channel and a regular channel, and people talk regularly in both of those channels. So it's not like there's not people playing the game or there's not a community around the game that enjoys it. It's still there. Leaving early access and moving to the game's full release will bring a ton of new content to the game, a brand new playable character, new lost zones, our version of repeatable and randomized dungeons, new armor styles, and loot to collect, and a whole lot more. But today we're here to talk about a huge brand new open world area, the Crucible. This lush yet dangerous area has quests, mini bosses, and is packed with secrets and monsters lurking around every corner. We got a little GIF here playing, a little video clip playing of the Crucible. You can see it's very luscious. I wonder how that's going to be on people's systems. A lot of greenery, a lot of dense foliage in there. So pretty curious to run around and see what that's like. Remember, we do have mounts now too, so the final battle begins in the Crucible. The Eldrin have occupied a shattered region known as the Crucible, a city-sized machine built by the architects, reclaimed by nature and lost to time. In search of powerful secrets at the Crucible Center, the Eldrin intended to finish the war their god started and pin the world a dark fate. Players may have a mount already, but the Crucible is enormous and filled with verticality and multiple areas to explore. With that in mind, we developed an entirely new traversal tool, the hookshot. We heard about that earlier in the game when it was still going to be in that MMO state that they're having the hookshot. So they actually put it in the game. That's pretty cool. We think you'll love this thing. It's super fun to use and allows you to easily get around the massive new area, as well as avoid dangers and situations you may find yourself when exploring the Crucible. We'll have to see how it works, because it's going to be the first time we really get our hands on it. Now, they've been doing it internally for a while, but players haven't played with it yet. So we can see it has little hookshot nodes. They go and they slingshot their way up. It seems kind of a little stiff. We'll have to see what it looks like in game, though. Alongside the game's release, we're also introducing the Critical Role Supporter Pack, which brings the world of Vox Machina into Wayfinder with over 50 unique items. The supporter pack directly supports Airship Syndicate and Critical Role, two indie companies bringing their worlds to life with the help of their passionate player base. This pack will go on sale October 21st, but we're thrilled to show off the first in-game teaser featuring Venomous as Vex. Can you spot all the Critical Role inspired items? You gotta let me know if you can spot all the Critical Role inspired items in this little video preview. We do have some 20-sided die and playboards and stuff, but I don't know about, oh, I see some stuff in the background. Remember, the houses got really huge too. So I guess we're gonna have, there's items and stuff you can get, purchase. Says we are huge fans of Critical Role, so we're super excited on this collaboration, which we hope is the first of many, said Joe Madureira, CEO of Airship Syndicate and Marvel Comics alum. From the start, we wanted the Vox Machina personas to feel unique to Wayfinder, while still capturing the magic that makes these beloved heroes of Exandria so special. Our team of artists and animators were very passionate about making it happen, and I think it shows. So here we have like the concept art version of it, or the Vox, not concept art, but like how the character looks in the show versus how the character looks in the game versus how the character looks in the game. So it's all pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. Here we have Wayfinder, Critical Role. Wayfinder has changed for the better so much over the last year in early access. Our fans have told us that the experience today is more polished, more rewarding, and most importantly, more fun. So a lot of people have said the same thing over again. They've all said that the game is more fun. I agree. I think the gameplay is pretty cool. And with that, having even though you don't see people like running around, which some people ran around, a lot of people just kind of stood around in Skylight, to be honest. Instead of seeing those people in Skylight just standing around the portal, you can now link up at least with your friends or do the duty finder, I guess we're gonna call it, party finder. So yeah, it does have that still multiplayer aspect in it for the Lost Zones. It's just that when you're running around in town, it doesn't. But I feel like you wouldn't spend like a lot of time really just standing there like you used to. People just used to stand in town, which was cool to see everybody's like outfits and color schemes and stuff like that. And even if you meet people in the community, you could wave at them. So that was all pretty cool. But unfortunately, right now we don't have that. And that is all the information though. But the Crucible, when I first heard the name, I saw the name, I was like, what is the Crucible? But I didn't realize it was going to be like the area. And they're telling us about the Crucible and stuff like that, but they haven't told us about what enemies we'll face, because they're saying secrets. So there's going to be probably like world bosses, which are in the game. Assuming new mounts, which we haven't seen yet, unless there's some teasers on the Discord. There was a little bit of information on the Discord. The price is going to be $24.99, but there is going to be a 10% off discount. I think that's only on Steam, but I'm not sure. It could be also on Xbox and PlayStation. Unknown on that, but here's your new items here. We're going to have a brand new Wayfinder, the Crucible, New World, Open World, 2 new Lost Zones, 21 new armor sets, 6 new weapons, an updated tutorial, Critical Role support pack, NVIDIA DLSS, and performance optimizations. I did a little teaser here on the Discord as well of the new character. You can see her right here. Looks pretty cool. So we're looking forward to that coming out and doing some stuff. Be playing with her on the 21st once I figure out how to unlock her. And yeah, make sure you stay tuned to the channel. I'll try to get some updated guides and stuff on here. I know we're severely out of date with all the information that's on here, and we'll try to get that set up and updated throughout this week and next week. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching and looking at this person look at us on loop with shiny eyes. Until next time, peace.